Sargent Medical Supply and Equipment is a duly registered private-owned company conveniently located at Unit 21, ground floor, Dahlia Commercial Complex, Dahlia Avenue, corner Rolex Street, West Fairview, Quezon City, Philippines. Sargent's goal and principle is adherence to the customer satisfaction, service quality, and on-time delivery of medical supplies and hospital equipment nationwide. Sargent Medical Supply and Equipment is associated with high-quality products from the different countries like the United States of America, Japan, Germany, Republic of Taiwan, and Republic of China. Because of Sargent's strong commitment to patient care and customer service, their customers are delighted with their products and services intended to boost health and wellness, as well as to uphold the total health care and well-being of the members of the family, medical practitioners, medical students intern, health and allied students, university and school clinics, hospital, and other medical institutions. Because of Sargent's strong family ties and assurance of always be there in all times, Sargent believes on. We care for your family and loved ones. It emanates from the management down to the staff of Sargent and associates. Products and services that Sargents give to their dearest customer for a total wellness with a compassionate heart. It is a new line of retailing and reselling the medical and healthcare products. Sargent's products are marketed strictly in accordance with the Food and Drug Administration standard. Sargent Medical Supply and Equipment, we care for your family and loved ones. Call us at 986-9707 or 0905-295-1432 or 0908-610-7571.
1919 was an auspicious year in history. The First World War ended, ushering a drastic change in the world order. The Philippine Islands had been a U.S. territory for 2 decades and was promised independence under the Jones Law of 1916. Progressive reformers saw the country and its people as a major target for modernization, and education was its main weapon. 7 forward-looking Filipinas came together in 1919 to create a school where young women could gain the knowledge and skills that would make them modern women. Paz Marquez Benitez was the first president of the Philippine Women's College. Jose Abad Santos was its first chairman of the Board of Trustees. Francisca Tirona Benitez was the second president, and with her husband Dean Conrado, guided the school from a house on A. Flores Street to its iconic Taft Avenue campus. In 1932, the college became a university, making PWU the first university for women in Asia founded by Asians. It provided a space where innovations in education flourished, and young people were encouraged to be the best that they could be. For over 100 years, the Philippine Women's University has been known as a leader in quality education. In 1934, PWU moved into its main campus on Taft Avenue, and since the 1970s has been co-educational. Located in the heart of Metro Manila, it is easily accessible by public transport and surrounded by affordable housing. Today's PWU offers undergraduate and graduate courses in several fields of study. Its business and management programs are responsive to the needs of industry, using evolving technology for global competence. PWU graduates excel in arts and sciences, education, social work, and diplomacy. Its fine arts and music programs have produced outstanding graduates through a holistic education that treasures heritage as well as excellence. PWU has pioneered in fields such as food science, nutrition and dietetics, medical technology, pharmacy, and nursing. PWU continues to play an essential role in producing graduates who possess the skills that make them competitive in the country and anywhere in the world.
Mabuhay! Good afternoon, everyone. May we just remind everyone, especially our virtual attendees, for today's second webinar series and virtual competition about our virtual netiquette. Please mute microphones when you're not supposed to talk as to minimize unnecessary noise. And when you are being asked to talk, please turn on your microphones and your cameras on so we can all hear and can see you. Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon. How are you all, Patriots? We welcome you all in our comms webinar series for the month of June 2021 with the theme Honing the Students' Life Skills in the Fourth Industrial Revolution, a toast to innovation in the new normal. My name is Sherlyn Joy O. Karungin, BSHM third year student, and I am your webinar host for today. So the Circle of Hospitality Management Students, or COMS, batch of student officers school year 2020 to 2021 is very pleased to welcome you all patriots and all our virtual attendees wherever you are here and abroad. We are recognized student organization in the undergraduate of the School of Hospitality Management. Greetings to our SHM professors, both full-time and part-time faculty members, and to all comms officers. We are very glad and so excited to the very interesting and immersing afternoon of anticipating more knowledge and interesting topics from our esteemed resource speakers. Our resource speakers are experts in their craft, passionate in their profession as bartenders and mixologists for renowned establishments. But first, let us have a moment of silence for the opening prayer. And please place your right hand to your chest for the singing of our Philippine national anthem. Again, I welcome you all to the very exciting afternoon. This is a very important event for our department, the School of Hospitality Management. In fact, this is the second of our series of webinars for this school year. Definitely, our theme for the amazing afternoon is the honing of students' life skills in the fourth industrial revolution, a toast to innovation in the new normal. It just shows that despite this ongoing pandemic, nothing can hinder us from learning and more engaging co-curricular activities, especially our hospitality industry, including the cruise line, the food and beverage services on the new normal. These challenging times only shows that we Filipinos continue to be resilient and thrive in order to be always optimistic in life and beyond. We Filipinos has an innate fighting spirit and motivations, persistence, and above faith in our Creator. Our industry today and the current situations are adapting to huge innovations and strategies to cope up with the times in order to sustain the business and survive. Certainly, we all have to work together and to be safer with the demands of our work or even studies. Coping and recovery plans, together with the team spirit, and everything will be going to be okay. Alright, without further ado, join me to give his welcome message for all of us. A virtual round of applause to our professor, Dean Dr. Prime L. Abellana.
Thank you, Charlene. Good afternoon, Patriots. To our University President, Mr. Marco Alfredo M. Benitez, to our University Chancellor and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Felina C. Young, to my faculty members, Ms. Mabel Liza Cagado, Mr. Ruben Meneses, Ms. Josephine Soliman, Dr. Maria Erlinda Zacarias, Attorney Gabriel Inigo Peras, Ms. Sheila Joy Gia, Executive Pastry Chef Muhammad Victoriano, to all comms officers, our president, led by Audrey Ann Castro, and to your amazing team, to our very important resource speakers, our alumni from PWU, Ms. Abby and Kent, to all virtual audience, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and mabuhay. I welcome you all this afternoon to this comms webinar series for June 2021 with our theme, Honing the Students' Life Skills in the Fourth Industrial Revolution, a toast to innovation in the new normal, which is very timely for today's afternoon's event. I am very pleased and honored with your virtual presence with us today. I'm very happy and so proud of the efforts and team spirit of my college students who have put their synergism, their talents, their skills in preparing this very important webinar. And of course, a special one because we have our alumni. And for this skills competition, the second version of this event. 1975 was the year when we offered BS Hotel Management in the country. PWU is the pioneer, the first university that offers this program in this hospitality in our industry. And of course, we always have to hone our students' life skills, even today. To our amazing and awesome first year and second year BS Hospitality and Management students, my salute on you for sharing your skills today in a little while for this competition of the MACTINGOS. I salute you guys for your bravery and focused mind and your heart to register and to join this virtual competition after the talks of our resource speakers. By the way, you are all winners and champions of this event, this day. Your motivations, your aspirations in life to become future bartenders or global mixologists in the near future. Rest assured, I am here with your professors as well to support you and guide you in your academic journey and non-academic experiences in our second home, the PWU, and our School of Hospitality Management. And thank you to our Executive Chef, Pastry Muhammad Victoriano and Ms. Sheila Gia for your time, your unwavering support, and your generosity. And grateful and thank you again to the Media Center. Doc Mensch Dumlao, thank you, Madam. Madam Hak Batuado, Sir Vladimir Villamor, Sir Bob Thomas, and all the team. Thank you, sir, for your expertise and assistance, Madam. And this afternoon, we have to learn much of our trailblazing alumni who will also share their knowledge, their industry experiences, their life achievements and passion in this field, the bartending profession, and of course, in the new normal. So finally, to our students here and abroad, please to ask questions, please, about bartending career, its profession, and its benefits, and all of the things that they enjoyed for this very fruitful engagements with us today. So again, I welcome you all and enjoy this webinar. And again, thank you everyone. Mabuhay. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Dean Prime, for your very warm welcoming message. And to finally introduce our esteemed resource speaker, let us all hear from our very own COMS President, Ms. Audrey Castro, third year BSHM student.
Good day, everyone. I am Audrey Castro, the president of COMS and the proud organizer of this event. Today, I welcome you all, our first resource speaker, a proud PWU SHM alumni, and presently the head bartender at Bar 104 Makati. Please all welcome Miss Abigail Kilalan.
Hi everyone, how are you guys? I hope you feel good today and healthy. So before I start, I would like to thank my alma mater for giving me this opportunity to share to you guys my insights about our industry nowadays. And I hope you will enjoy and you will have fun having conversation with me. So I know that you guys are all excited to show your craft, your art, and your mocktail to us. So, huwag na natin itong patagalin pa. And let's give this conversation something light to us. So, before we start, my talk, I would like to introduce myself to you. By the way, my name is Abigail Kilalan, and they call me Abby. And I'm currently working as a head bartender at Bar 104. It's in Aguirre Street, Makati. So if you have a chance to visit me or visit our bar, just ping me a message, and yeah. And I know that we are all in this pandemic, so pag medyo okay na, if you're like 18 above, I guess pwede na atang lumabas. Pero syempre, I'm not pushing you, or I'm not pushing you syempre to go outside. Mas okay pa din na stay at home and be safe. Makakadalaw din kayo sa mga bars. So, I'm gonna share to you my humble beginnings, paano ako nakarating sa ganitong posisyon, and I guess how to be a bartender or how to be a good worker. So when I was in high school, I never dreamed to be a bartender or managing a restaurant, and medyo malayo yung gusto kong course before I got to Philippine Women's University. I want to be a doctor someday, but unfortunately, my family can't afford me sending to med school. So that time, nag-decide ako kung anong okay that time sa anong gusto kong course. Pero wala akong iisip, and my mom suggested me to be an accountant. Pero I'm not good in numbers, by the way. So, siguro nag-meet kami halfway and I took up hospitality management. So, I mean, wala akong idea na this is going to be like this. I mean, going to be a manager someday, or bartender, or a service attendant, or a front desk, um, front desk operation, front desk operation. Pero I don't have any regrets about taking up this course kasi to be honest, it's very fun in our industry. Medyo mahirap nga lang kasi you know, especially ngayong pandemic, we are not like frontliners na parang tuloy-tuloy yung job natin. And we're all affected, especially our industry, our hospitality industry ngayon. And I hope na makabalik na rin tayo soon kasi maraming walang work maraming walang work na ka-industriya natin. So, mabalik tayo. So, yun, I started of course so ayun, my first job is in Sofitel Philippine Plaza in Pasay. It's a five-star hotel. So I'm very lucky na nag-OJT ako on that hotel kasi our school gives good workers, I mean products na masipag, and isa ako sa mga napili nila to be an OJT in Sofitel. So I'm there for like 2 years, 3 months OJT, and then after that maswerte ako kasi they choose me to work as a casual. When you say casual, it's an agency workers. Pero syempre iba pa din kasi nasa Sofitel ka. Now, after my OJT, they hire me, and then syempre I was 19 years old when I started working there, so I feel like I'm very, very young. And I resigned after 2 years kasi I feel like I need to have another environment for me to develop more, and I mean para alam mo yun, yung skills mo para hindi lang makukulong sa isang environment. And then yun, after that I apply, and maswerte ako, fortunately ABV called me. So ABV, by the way, is a bar stands for alcohol by volume. And that time, that bar, nakasama kami sa 50 best bars in Asia. So number 14 kami. So imagine thousands of bars around Asia kasama yung ABV, and yun, pang number 14 kami. So that year I was a server, and then parang syempre natuwa ako kasi it's a bar. It's a cocktail bar. It's not just like a bar, but it's a cocktail bar. When it's a cocktail bar, we offer cocktails more than like a beer or wines. But meron din kaming beers and wines, pero mas focus namin yung bar as a cocktail. I mean, serving cocktail. Kasi here in the Philippines, we all know that Filipinos just love to drink beer, just gin or some rum on ice. Pero we wanted na parang yung Pilipinas makasama sa map, na parang yung mga Pilipino, mga Pilipino ay marunong uminom ng mga cocktails, like classic cocktails are really, really good. And makaka-appreciate ng mga ganong art. So yun, I work for like 5 years in ABB, and after that, maswerte ako that I have a lot of mentors there. So all of my managers and supervisors there is joining competition. Siyempre, hinikayat din nila ako to join competition, and then yun, I joined competition. My first competition is on 2017, I guess. It's a Don Papa Rum competition. And fortunately, I won that competition. Medyo chamba, pero okay na din, I guess. Para sa akin talaga, din yun. Kasi I really work hard for that. Pero, ito lang masasuggest ko sa inyo. Siyempre, in our industry, kailangan mo maging masipag. And, alam mo yun, you need to be a team player in this industry kasi no man is an island, sabi nga nila. Pero sabi nga nila, may nakita ka ba sa isang bar or restaurant na mag-isa lang? So dapat yun yung iniisip mo lagi, you need to be a good team player kasi doon magiging successful yung operations every day. Kailangan may coordination to everyone. So yun, I joined a lot of competition. So, marami naman doon na napanalo ko, like Don Papa, Glenfiddich. Hindi na lang ako nag-champion sa Glenfiddich, pero kasama naman ako sa top 5. And then, next is World Class. So, yung World Class is one of the biggest competition here in the Philippines in bartending. Yun yung pinakamataas at superior na competition when it comes to cocktail mixing. So on my first join in that competition, World Class, I made it to top 4. So yun, tuloy-tuloy until such time na I joined Contru, another competition here in the Philippines. So, yun, nanalo na naman ako. I'm the champion here. Last 2019, I represent the Philippines in Thailand, and I'm so happy, of course, to represent our country. And then yun, it was a fun experience for me kasi syempre, iba na yun when it comes to parang nasa ibang bansa ka na and competing to another country. Mahirap, pero syempre, sabi nga nila, kailangan mo ibigay yung 100% and practice para lang makuha yung routine and ma-perfect yung cocktail. And oo nga pala, when bartending is a process. I mean, it's a never-ending process kasi ang daming ingredients, ang daming nade-discover ngayon, ang daming pwedeng combination. So, masarap maging bartender pero of course medyo mahirap din kasi laging puyat. Number 1 is lagi kang puyat kasi syempre wala namang bar. I mean, dati, nung wala pang COVID, parang yung bars until 3 to 4 a.m. and started working like 7 p.m. Yun yung kalaban natin. And then, isipin nyo lagi bartenders, laging may math. Kasi inventory, numbers, yung ingredients, kailangan natin yan. May math pa din, computation and everything. Number 3, kailangan talent mo rin yung magaling ka sa lasa. Pero to be honest, ako parang syempre taste is parang ina-accumulate natin. Kasi syempre, may mga ingredients na hindi mo rin naman natitikman. Like apricot, wala tayong apricot dito sa Pilipinas. Parang nung una hindi ko pa alam yung apricot. And then after that, syempre kailangan mo ring dapat mahilig kang tumikim ng mga ingredients para magamit mo yon as a ano yun, as a parang as a key na parang magaling kang gumawa ng cocktails. And then being a bartender is, lalo na pag babae, parang it's a yabang, parang medyo mayabang. Kasi we all know that maraming bartenders are boys. And I'm happy na na-survive ko this job kasi mahirap eh. You need skills, a lot of skills. Kailangan mo rin ng patience and sipag, of course. And you need to be good in communication also kasi syempre as a bartender, kailangan mo rin maging friendly. Kailangan natin maging friendly, especially to our guests. Lalo na sa bar, sa harap ng bar kasi when a guest sit in the bar, ibig sabihin, lalo na alone, parang 80% or 70% yan, kailangan ng kausap. Kailangan ng kausap at, you need to be more friendly kasi yun dapat tayo as a bartender and here in our hospitality industry. So now after ABV, nagsara kasi siya. Unfortunately, nagsara yung bar kasi mahabang storya. Now I'm currently working as a head bartender in Bar 104. So I started working there in 2020, in January 2020, I opened the bar. I'm one of the pioneers there. Cocktails, developing the cocktails, menu, service. Kasama ako sa nagplan. Pero yun nga, after 3 months we closed because March yun yung start ng lockdown. So we are lucky na until now, it just happened na open pa rin kami. Medyo mahirap pero we are surviving. So now, I would like to tackle about So I would like to talk about the new normal in hospitality industry and how was the new normal and how it affects our industry. I guess there are three major thing that is really affected in our service, in our hospitality industry. So the three major thing is sales, service, and health. Of course, sales. We all know that walang lumalabas during pandemic, and it really affects the sales of the business. And if pag walang tao to dine in or to eat outside, wala tayong sales, and pag wala tayong sales, wala tayong work. And I guess yun yung number one na apektado sa sitwasyon ng new normal. And then of course, service. When it comes to service, right now is very different. Right now is very different kasi if you are the guest and I'm the server, medyo iwas tayo to each other kahit na kumakain tayo in the restaurant. Siyempre kasi hindi naman natin alam kung sino yung mga nakasalamuhan niya and sino ang mga nakasalamuha ko during the day or during ilang weeks, di ba? So, I guess, yung conversation na sinasabi ko na key to the industry, I guess meron naman pero we need to protect ourselves and we need to protect the guests more kasi risky ngayon to talk a lot. May pag-conversation sa guests kasi yun nga, takot sila and kahit na meron tayong mask or face shield, medyo mahirap. And syempre, medyo mahirap din magsalita during the service, lalo na pag naka-face mask and full face shield ka kasi hindi kayo magkarinigan. And sa totoo lang, ako nahihirapan din ako makipag-usap ngayon kasi you can't hear clearly and you can't speak properly na pag nasa harap mo na yung guest kasi nga fully gear ka ng mga barriers para makapag-talk ka freely to them. And of course, number 3 na kailangan, na apektado is yung health natin. Yun nga, and lahat tayo parang very concerned now to our health kasi mahirap. Yung trabaho natin is really, paano ba? Nakikipag-usap, masyado tayong risky when it comes to COVID. Pero syempre, life must go on. Kaya kailangan natin pa ding mag-ingat and we need to take the vaccine para if the guest ask if the service crew are vaccinated already or protected, masasabi natin na parang lahat tayo is safe, na hindi tayo masyadong risky when it comes to their health. And syempre, number 1 na we need to protect talaga ngayon sa business is the health of the service crew kasi yun ang bumubuhay sa business natin. And it's all about service. Ngayon, what are the things na parang paano tayo makaka-survive during pandemic in our industry? So, this is my realization ngayon kung paano kami nako-survive during pandemic. Kasi I told you earlier na parang 3 months pa lang kami nag-ooperate, medyo maswerte kami hanggang ngayon, bukas pa rin kami. 3 months lang kami nag-operate before na mag-lockdown kasi bubukas nga lang namin. Kaya fortunately, open pa rin kami. Yun, I guess number 1 thing is you need to be good in social media. To be honest, our bar, parang nag-start pa lang kami na mag-create ng good social platform in our bar kasi nga kakasimula pa lang namin. And maswerte na lang din kami, ako, kasi marami rin akong kakilalang mga guests na pwedeng invites, pwedeng makatulong sa bars para if meron kaming mga bagong pakulo or promo sa bar, mabilis kong message sila and yun, okay naman. Nakatulong naman talaga yung social media to us. Next is, ngayon, being in a bar, di ba meron tayong nakaraan na parang naging kasama to sa parang sa batas na parang bawal pa magbukas yung bars during parang pandemic. To be honest, buti na lang meron kaming food na parang to offer. So parang sa Makati, during pandemic, 2 cocktails lang ang pwede mong i-serve sa isang guest, and bawat 2 cocktails kailangan may food na kasama. Hindi ka lang pwedeng iinom ng you just want to drink, but you need to order food before getting the drinks. So, syempre, minsan may mga guests talaga na parang ayaw naman nilang kumain. Kasi parang nag-dinner rin sila outside. Just pumunta lang sila sa bar just to drink kasi okay yung cocktail dun sa bar. And it so happened na parang yung bar, wala namang food. So parang okay lang. So now, kailangan na parang meron kang food. And fortunately, meron kaming restaurant parang upstairs din na parang sister company nung bar namin yun. We offer good food to guests para ma-partner din sa cocktail. We do parang cocktail pairing sa food during pandemic para at least ma-appreciate nila yung food and cocktail at the same time. Next is nauso yung mga bottled cocktails, canned cocktails, and we do that also in our bars until now. And we all know na parang nag-liquor ban in some places here in NCR. Pero buti na lang sa Makati, Mayor Abby is very generous na parang hindi niya naman liquor ban yung place. Medyo hinipitan nga lang sa parang dami ng mako-consume ng customer pero hindi naman nag-liquor ban. Now, nag-produce kami ng mga canned cocktails na pwedeng i-distribute dun sa mga areas. I mean, pwedeng ibenta dun sa mga areas na parang hindi naman liquor ban. So, dapat yung social media, I mean, parang, what you call this, parang yung So parang yung social media connections mo dapat medyo malaki at madami para if you do canned cocktails and bottled cocktails, at least nabebenta nyo yun. And nakakatuwa din kasi marami din naman nag-avail kahit pa paano, parang they want to help us kasi nga it's pandemic and diba, when a guest buy parang 2 canned cocktails, medyo malaking tulong na yun sa business. Parang at least magpapatuloy yung mga bartenders, service crew na mag-work habang may mga bumibili ng mga ganun canned cocktails. So, yun. Nauso yan during pandemic, yung mga to-go cocktails. Gumawa kami ng mga cocktails na parang hindi agad masisira within like 1 week. Parang nag-elevate kami ng konti dun sa ingredients. Ano yung mga ingredients na pwedeng i-combine na hindi masisira agad. Kasi syempre, if you do canning, parang syempre, parang hahalu-haluin mo na yun and hindi na yun parang fresh na gagawin sa harap mo kasi nagawa na siya. So, syempre may mga ingredients tayo na parang perishable katulad ng mga lemon juice, orange juice. So, ano yung mga pwede nating ipalit dun sa mga ingredients na yun para hindi agad masira yung isang cocktails. So, yun, may marami kaming ginawang experiments during pandemic kung ano yung mga okay at mga babagay dun sa mga ingredients na parang hindi agad masisira para mabenta namin and ma-consume, kahit hindi ma-consume ng guest ng ganun kadali hindi siya masisira. So, yun, after we do canned cocktails, we did also parang virtual conversation sa guest, parang how to do this cocktail. Parang nagturo kami, parang nag-masterclass kami sa mga guests para at least paano rin sila matuto gumawa ng cocktails at their at home. So, medyo naging mabenta rin kasi may mga tao talaga na they appreciate cocktails and they want to learn how to do it. So, yun, parang naggawa kami ng webinar din sa mga guests na kung sinong Sinong mga sinong mga sinong may gusto na parang matuto na gawin tong cocktail na to. And then we are so lucky na some of the brands partner parang naging partner namin dun sa platform na ginagawa namin, and yun, naging okay naman, naging successful naman. So I guess in this pandemic, na-realize ko na our industry, I mean hospitality industry, yeah, it's important. It's important when you offer like food, but when you're in a bar, it's different kasi syempre hindi naman essential yung mga alcohols. I mean, alcohols na iniinom, not alcohols na nilalagay natin sa mga kamay natin ngayon. So, yun. Syempre, may mga tao pa rin na parang they love drinking but they're not alcoholic. They just appreciate the craft. So parang yun, pasalamat na lang kami sa mga taong parang tumulong para ma-survive yung business ngayon. So after that, ngayon we open now na paunti-unti. So, paunti-unti kung ano yung pwedeng may offer again, and kailangan, syempre mag-budget din ako, mag-budget kasi syempre hindi ko naman pwede papasukan lahat ng staff sabay-sabay kasi alam naman natin na ngayon, konti pa lang yung lumalabas, and yung mga lumalabas is just yung parang matapang and bakunado na or something na medyo may kaya and medyo angat sa buhay, yun yung mga lumalabas ngayon. So, kailangan natin maging kailangan natin maging masigasig. I mean, mas maging masigasig dun sa mga guest kasi yung mga taong mga lumalabas ngayon, yun lang yung talagang chance na may bumuhay dun sa business. So, in this time of pandemic, we need to be more resourceful, idealistic. You have an extra initiative. And please don't forget to support businesses. If you have a little extra, it will really help to our community. And I know that you are guys excited for the next program. I mean, to our little competition. And thank you for listening, students, professors. Thank you so much. Again, thank you PWU for this opportunity. It's a dream come true. If you have question, guys, you can ask me. You can ask me now, or you can just message me on Messenger or on IG. So now, I guess the very important now is our health. So please stay at home and be healthy. Again, thank you.
It is also but proper to invite our very own Vice President of Comms, Mr. Christopher Panerio, to introduce our highly sought after the second resource speaker.
Good day, everyone. I'm Christopher Gerard L. Panerio, Vice President of Comms. Today, I welcome you all, our second resource speaker, a proud PWU alumni and a multi-awarded bartender, Mr. Kent Alvarez.
Hello, good day to everyone. My name is Kent Alvarez, and thank you for having me today as your guest speaker. I am also an alumni of Philippine Women's University. I took BSHRM as well. Wala naman akong kinuhang major. gusto ko lang magluto din talaga noon and gusto kong ituloy yung passion ko na yon. So I took HRM since grade school nagluluto na ako and then eventually yun na talaga. Talagang nag-decide na ako na kukunin ko na yung HRM and ang dami nagsasabi sa akin na women's yung piliin kong school. So I have a lot of friends na alumni din ng HRM, much older than me and they said na talagang HRM yung best na school para kunin yung HRM. So ayun, just to give you a short background about me. So ayun, luto ang hilig ko and then yung gaze ko napunta sa bartending talaga kasi during those times sa Paseo may nakikita ako nagpa-practice. That was one of my mentor then si RJ Ifurong, another alumni of Philippine Women's University. So they took the liberty of teaching me then even though I was first year wala pa akong bar. And then natutuwa sila kasi nga parang napaka-eager ko daw matuto. So, together with another mentor of mine, si Miss Sam Dailisa, another alumni, they taught me everything they know about flair bartending. So, noon talagang flair bartending lang iniisip ko. So, yun lang yung alam ko about sa bar. And then, ayun, so from luto, nahilig ko na punta na talaga ako sa bar. Which nakahelp din naman yung passion ko sa pagluluto in the long run. So anyway, yun. I believe I was the first, if I recall, I was the first year college student na pinayagang sumali kasi ang bar na subject is alam kong second year pa. But during that time, nakikita na nila ako nagpa-practice, so they gave me a chance to compete and luckily, nanalo ako on my first competition. I was competing with a lot of talagang magagaling na din and then yun nga, it's about flair bartending, yung moves and then yung mix na gagawin mo on the spot yon. You have 5 minutes, I believe, para gawin yon. And then I won. I remember pa yung unang cocktail na ginawa ko, it's named Passion Dyer. I used vodka, mango puree sa labat, and then lime juice. So shake lang siya, nasa Poco Grande grass. So yun. So that was my journey. Nanalo ako, that was year 2006. Tapos, bawal kang sumali ng competition for another year. Parang ikaw yung reigning champion. So, 2006, and then sumali ulit ako 2008, nanalo ulit ako. So, two-time champion ako ng women's for sa Skills Olympics bartending category. So, that was me. And then, I graduated year 2010, but I was a working student na rin during those times. I believe nag-work ako sa isang bar sa Malate. Hindi ko na lang papangalanan muna. And then, may mga events and then nagko-compete din talaga ako. So, dumating din sa point kasi na I have to stop due to some issues then. But, yun nga, nag-focus din ako talaga na mas magpagaling pa sa flair bartending and sa mixology. So, I was a student that time pero I was given a chance to compete sa sa mga professional category level na competition. So, dun din talagang nahasa na rin ako with the help of other friends in the industry. So, ayun, won a couple of competitions na rin. And then, 2012, nag-work ako sa Singapore hanggang 2013. I went back here. Pumasok na akong City of Dreams as bartender and mixologist ng Nobu Hotel. So I was on the pre-opening team. And then doon na rin ako natuto palalo in terms of mixology. Before, na-mention ko nga, I was focusing lang sa my flair bartending na side. But as you mature din talaga sa industry, no, lalo sa field ng beverage, you have to focus on the mature stuff which is more on mixology. Talagang kailangan mong, alam mo, updated ka sa trends. And, siguro, yun nga, required ka rin mag-aral talaga. Which is fun naman. Sobrang natutuwa ako na parang, hindi ako yung mahilig talaga magbasa before. And then, ayun, eventually, nag-i-invest na rin ako sa libro, bumibili ako ng gamit ko, and all. So, yun. So, yun, sorry, that's the short background of me. We will be talking about bartenders' desirable skills and attitude in the new normal. So basically, konti lang naman nagbago. Little to nothing. Well, ngayon walang mga bukas na bar due to protocols na rin, no? But eventually, siguro halos wala naman nagbago. All you have to think about is be positive na lang din, no? Right now, safety yung pinaka-priority nating lahat. We have to take care of ourselves talaga, and buti may vaccine na ngayon. So, okay, we just have to wait na lang din na ma-vaccine ng lahat, and eventually everything will be back to normal. But for now, ito yung topic natin. My advice and yung masasabi ko na pwede niyong gawin as of now is to, sabihin natin, study talaga. Yung trend kasi every week, every month, every year nagbabago, and yun yung fun part. For those people na parang gusto mag-pursue ng career, it doesn't matter naman if how you started eh. Ako nag-start talaga ako as flair bartender. Dati nasasabihan pa nga ako, puro flair lang yan. Parang walang ano sa knowledge, parang kulang sa aral, hindi niya masyadong alam yung mga timpla. So eventually, you will develop naman din. You choose your passion lang din talaga. And yun, luckily, talagang namulat din naman ako na kailangan kong gawin yan. No? Hindi naman puro flair lagi na parang flip ng bottles, ganito. Kailangan ko rin talagang mag-invest sa sarili ko. Kasi syempre, as you grow, um, you have to be looking at the parang, yun nga, mature side of the bar. At the same time, yung parang, hindi ka naman yung parang inisip ko lagi na parang I'll be staying at this position. Medyo, during those times, kung hindi ako naging interesado sa molecular mixology, it's another, ano na naman, parang branch din naman siya. It's more parang borrowed na knowledge sa molecular gastronomy where you play around with additives. It's healthy additives naman. It's may mga organic naman din, like yung agar-agar, ganun. It's parang, pwede kang gumawa ng gelatin out of it, pero it's from seaweed, so medyo healthy naman siya. You're just playing around with textures lang din. So, doon ako nagsimula na parang mahilig. Kaya ako nag-Singapore, sabi ko, kailangan kong matuto ng molecular mixology. Gusto kong matutunan yon. So, parang medyo sciencey. And then, ayun, eventually, natuto naman, na-apply ko na siya dati sa work ko sa City of Dreams, which is nagkakaroon kami ng events na parang merong mga molecular mixology cocktails na, mga ganun yung inspiration. And then, ayun, siguro, in terms of, well, natakal ko na yung attitude, no? You just have to be positive. And, kailangan lang, hindi lang yung focus ninyo is more of yung sa may bartending lang, like, puro timpla lang. Malaking tulong din na nagluluto ako before, and hanggang ngayon, nahihiligan ka pa rin magluto. Kasi eventually, some of the techniques na ginagawa ngayon, especially ngayon in the world of bartending, lalo na yung modern mixology, no? There are a lot of borrowed skills na ginagamit sa pagluluto na ina-apply na rin yun sa may cocktails, no? Like, example, ito medyo advanced, like yung clarified coffee, no? You know naman yung itsura ng coffee, it's black, 'di ba? Pero nakakita ako ng clarified coffee na parang it's really clear, pero yung coffee essence is nandun, no? But that's advanced way. Yung mga infusions, ganun, or yung mag-cook ka nga lang ng sarili mong syrup, like yung sugar syrup, nagawa ka, may mga certain parang techniques din, or may mga certain styles na pwede mong i-apply. So, for now, yun yung pwede nyo magawa. You might be thinking, no, na parang, anong gagawin ko sa bahay to learn bartending? Well, eto, the good news is, hindi tulad nung panahon dati, parang, wala masyadong YouTube pa eh, and medyo scarce yung, yung net connection eh. So, talaga magbabasa ka lang, magtatanong ka, pupunta ka sa mga bars, magpapaturo ka. Ngayon, you have YouTube naman, pwede kang mag-aral din doon. I'm saying na parang, well, pwede kang mag-aral doon, but huwag kang mag-focus lang sa parang isang, let's say, video. Say, for example, na parang pag-aaralan mo lang is yung ganito, margarita. May iba-ibang ingredients minsan. Parang halos same, pero you could look at other processes din. Yun yung malaking help na rin yun sa social media, no? And then, yun nga, you could ask other people, yan. You could ask me if you want about sa mga ganyan, sa mga mixes. Mahirap ngayon talaga, pero if you can buy your ingredients. Sa bahay niyo lang gagawin, no? And then, yun, taste. Importante ang flavor talaga when it comes to mixology din. The appearance, well, the eye eats first. So, kung maganda tignan, plus factor na yon. But syempre, yung flavor matters talaga. It's a different experience then that you give to the customers. So, for now, more on theory lang. Talagang aral lang talaga ang gagawin ninyo. Second, ayun, study talaga. Sobrang, I cannot stress this enough. Ang laking bagay talaga kapag nag-aaral. Ito, andito nga sa akin yung una kong librong binili. Ito, it's professional bartending. Sorry, naka-reverse. Ayan. So, hindi siya si Freddy Roach, sorry. Kamukha lang. So, ayun, nag-start ako dito. I think college pa ako nung binili ko to eh. So, doon nag-start na nahilig na ako magbasa ng libro din. Like, all about bartending. Naalala ko sa library ng women's, doon ko lang nakita yung isang libro, nalimutan ko yung title eh. Hinahiram ko pa siya dati. Kaya ako napapapunta sa library. All about liqueurs na pwedeng matutunan. I think nandyan pa yan sa women's eh. Talagang all about liqueurs, lahat ng parang history ng mga drinks andon. So, maganda yung time ngayon kung makakabalik na, no? Hopefully, makabalik na. Hanapin yung libro ngayon, nandiyan yung sa women's. Pwede niyong pag-aralan yon. Malaking tulong din sa akin. Nalimutan ko yung title, pero it's all about liquors and liqueurs in the world. So, ayun. Tapos, trends. Always keep up with the trends talaga. Yun nga, na-mention ko naman sa YouTube meron. There are a lot of pages na rin or groups sa Facebook na pwede nyong salihan para matuto kayo, ma-inspire kayo. And then, there's a growing community naman ng mga bartenders here in the Philippines. Mostly nasa poblacion area, no? But across the country, talagang marami na rin. Like, I have friends from Davao na na-meet ko lang din through competitions or may mga events. So, ganun. As of now, maganda is yung nagsisimula pa lang kayo and gusto nyo talagang pursue yung bartending na career. You make friends with those bartenders. Kilalanin nyo sila, magtanong-tanong kayo. Alamin nyo yung kung ano yung pwede na parang gawin, saan pwede mag-start, ano ba yung dapat gawin. Basically, ako, ang papayong sa inyo ngayon is know nyo yung parang history, ano yung kaibahan ng liquor sa liqueur, ganyan. Yun yung mga naging foundation ko rin dati na parang sabi ko, hindi lang ako puro flair, kailangan ko matuto talaga mag-aral din. Sa skills, ayan, more on sa skills naman, well, first off, sabihin ko lang, alagaan nyo muna sarili ninyo, no? It takes, talagang, kailangan may resistensya ka rin, lalo na pag bumalik na sa normal. Yung matagal kang tatayo sa bar, no? So, for now, you take care of yourselves, you keep yourselves healthy talaga. And, meron kasing like yung mga pouring techniques na pwede nyo pag-aralan, like yung countings, if you do have yung pourer, if you're familiar with that bar tools, or yung jigger, pwede nyo pag-aralan yan. Yung sa mga skills, no, like yung tamang sukat, because you really have to be accurate talaga when it comes to mixing. So, ayun, investment sa mga gamit. Well, let's talk about gamit din muna, no? Bumibili ako, mo-order ako online, pero may mga kilala ako, yun, parang binibilan ko, no? Dati, akala ko parang pag bartending, you just bring yourself. Pero, eventually, darating yung time na meron kang isang gamit na dun kahiyang talaga. Like ako, ito, yung shaker ko, Boston shaker ko, and yan, so tin to tin, mas sanay ako dito. May iba na mixing glass yung gamit. So, ayun, if kaya, well, investment talaga siya, kayo rin yung may kinabang in the long run. You check sa net talaga kung ano yung pwede. Meron din sa Shopee, if you want basic tools talaga, and taking care of it, how to clean it talaga, alam mo yun, bone dry. Even if nag-work tayo sa bar, gawin yung practice na parang laging tuyo yung gamit ninyo. So, yun nga yung term namin, bone dry. Alam mo yun, kahit yung sink ko dati sa work, gusto ko tuyo yun. So, punas ako ng punas. Gawin nyo lang na parang mindset yun, na parang yung tinatawag nilang OC, no? Pwede kang maging OC lalo na sa bar, yung parang gusto mo maayos lahat, organize lahat. Kasi once na makita mong organize yung gamit mo, maayos, even though maging fast-paced, once na naging practice mo yun, eventually clear pa rin yung utak mo eh, yung talagang ang gaan pa rin kumilos. Even though talagang sobrang paspasan na yung trabaho. Ayun. Um, ano pa ba? Books. May isa-suggest ko, mag-invest din kayo sa books, no? I have my two favorite books here. Ito, nabili ko to sa Big Bad Wolf eh. That was year 2000, I think 16 yata. It's World Best Cocktails. So, medyo updated siya sa trends din. And magandang binabalikan ko. Dito rin ako kumukuha ng idea ng garnishes, ganun. So, yan. Hanggang ngayon, puro aral. And then, one of my favorite book, yung Bar Chef, which is more of parang molecular mixology naman din to. It's from Frankie Solari. So, ayun. Ah, talagang masasabi ko lang, aral talaga. Paulit-ulit na ako, no? Aral talaga. Which is, well, yun din ginagawa ko up to now. I'm not working right now, but I'm working at events, Events Management. It's an affiliate agency ng Ginebra San Miguel Corporation. So, what we're doing is yung, kung nakikita niyo yung mga commercials ng Ginebra, like yung, let's say, yung Ginebra, or GSM Premium Gin, Primera Brandy, and yung mga GSM Mojito, yan. So, may mga mixes, like si Sura Ramirez, yan. Yung mga drinks na hawak nila, kami yung mga minsan gumagawa nun. So, ayun. Luckily, buti nagkaka-events na kahit paano, but mostly yun nga, parang same ng ganito. It's more of parang videos lang, or yun lang yung makikita nyo as of now. Eventually, babalik na rin na magkaka-events ulit na parang nasa field na ulit kami. So, I'm looking forward to that. Ngayon lang. But before nun, I was before itong work na to, no, I was a brand ambassador for Torani Syrup, if you're familiar with that. Yun yung ginagamit for coffee, tea, cocktails, mocktails, everything. So, for a year, I was the brand ambassador until nag-pandemic nga. So, yun. Malaking tulong din siya, actually, kasi yun pa pala, you have to study. If you're into beverage, no, you have to study not just yung cocktails eh. Even yung beers, tea, coffee, wine, specifically wine, sobrang malawak. Pero once na makakuha kayo ng parang knowledge doon and maging parang ma-open kayo about sa knowledge na sa wine, sobrang malaking tulong siya, ma-apply niyo siya in terms of flavors din, and how you would describe wines, yung flavors. Sobrang more on descriptive words din kasi siya eh. So, I'm thankful sa Nobu kasi may mga wines kami. So, I was able to parang expand my knowledge in terms of sa wine. Sa tea, especially, ganun. Every week kasi may exam kami eh. So, kailangan mong pumasa din doon. Otherwise, parang medyo may mga consequences, ganun. But anyway, yun. Malaking tulong siya. So, you could challenge yourself then. I'm saying ngayon na parang, yes, positive outlook sa pwede nyo gawin in terms of bartending, especially this new normal na, no? You challenge yourself then, you set your goals. Ang daming pwedeng gawin eh, like, paano ba? If you do have, yun nga, parang mix na nagagawa na nasa bahay, no? Kahit simpleng mix lang, you challenge yourself na parang, ano kayang gagawin ko para mapasarap pa to? Because that's similar din sa pagluluto eh. Parang, alam mo yung adobo, example, pwede mo pa siyang i-enhance eh. Like, pwede kang gumamit ng ibang technique. It's adobo pa rin, pero may a slight change sa lasa, yung ganun. Yung ganung idea lang. Or parang, pwede kang mag-add ng ibang ingredients. So, ayun. So, study, ano pa ba? Ano pa bang pwede kong may payo sa inyo? Competition, ayun pala. Competition. Meron kasi mga competition ngayon na ongoing online. If you can, please join. Hindi siya yung about sa parang mapuprove mo na best ka. It's about expanding your market din. Marami kang makikilala talaga. You will meet people. Eventually, these people will lead you to other people, places din na parang halos magkakakilala din naman lahat sa industry in terms of bartending. Try nyo manood din ng mga competitions din online, like specifically yung Diageo, if you're familiar with Diageo World Class. So, nakasali ako doon. It really gave me a break. 2017, I joined Diageo World Class. That's the first mixology competition na sinalihan ko na for 5 minutes. That's 3 rounds na magsaspan ng 3 months, 1 round per month, pero you only have 5 minutes. So, iba-ibang challenge yun eh. The first round, I remember the 2017, the first round is love scotch. So, you have to make a cocktail about scotch. For 5 minutes, you're gonna mix a cocktail. That's 3 cocktails yun eh. 3 cocktails, 3 serving of 1 cocktail, all inspired about scotch, ganun. And then, nagsasalita ka habang nagmi-mix ka. So, medyo challenging siya talaga. Fun, sobra, nakakaba. Pero, hindi ko naman sinasabi dahil sanay ako sa competition. No? It's the first time na parang hindi na ako yung nagbabato ng bote. I'll be talking na parang I'll explain to the guest the inspiration kung ba't ko nagawa yun. Yung flavor notes, explain ko what to expect. Ayan. So, okay yan. So, yun yung first round. Second round, that, speed round naman siya. Speed and more mixology pa rin. That's 4 minutes, 3 cocktails, magkakaiba. Tapos magkasalita ka pa. So, medyo iba kasi parang may standard usually sa bar na parang yung 1 minute mo, dapat tapos na yung drink and na-serve mo na rin eh. Parang 30, paano ba yun? 15 seconds or 30 seconds to take yung order. 30 to 30, hindi naman 30 seconds, mga 1 minute to make that drink and then 30 seconds to serve. So, parang ganun dapat eh. So, imagine if you have 3 cocktails, tapos speed round yung competition, you have to explain everything, ano inspiration mo, ganyan. So, that's second round. The third round is more of parang sustainability, which is yun nga, trend siya ngayon ng practice, syempre. The direction of the bartending scene ngayon is more of yung parang yung sa sustainability. We are more concerned na about sa nangyayari sa mundo, no? Like yung carbon footprint reduction, yung mga ganyang idea. It's more of technical na. Anyway, that's my first mixology competition. I was ranked 6 sa Philippines nung time na yon. Then sumali ako 2018, but eventually medyo naging busy so hindi nakapag-focus sa competition. But anyway, malaking break siya. So yun, if you want to go or if you want to join a competition, okay siya. Go ahead. Yun lang. There's a lot of preparations that has to be made. Huwag kayong matakot. Every master was once a disaster, ika nga, sabi nila. At kung hindi ka magkakamali or hindi ka matatalo, hindi ka matututo, not every time naman mananalo ka. And the best part kasi dun is yung after, yung bonding ninyo magkakasama. Well, there are a lot of parang tao din na they're really competitive na they consider you as talagang their rival talaga in terms of sa competition na parang hindi ka kakausapin. Which is okay. You just focus on your goals. Iba-iba naman tayo. Kanya-kanya naman tayo. The good thing lang about yung mixology, kasi dati, I was in the transition talaga ng parang old school bartending to the modern bartending. Naabutan ko pa yung mga legends noon, guys like Jay Rufino, yan sila Sir Erwin Onigo, mga champions ng Pinas doon, no? Na talagang dati, sobrang tight yung competition dati and medyo nagdadamutan pa sa knowledge yun. No? But at the end of the day, as the years go by din talaga, no? Alam mo yung magkakalaban kayo on stage or yung drinks nyo magkakalaban, but eventually magkakausap pa rin kayo after. No? Yung ito ngayon, sobrang kahit magkakalaban kayo sa competition, mas close na ngayon eh. Mas okay na eh. Na parang hindi na siya talaga yung totally competition na parang, uy, medyo ilag ako sa taong to, kalaban ko to. Hindi na ganun. Walang ganung mentality na eh. More of parang, na-experience ko kasi na first round ko nga, no, nung sa Diageo, share ko lang. Kalaban ko, nagtanong ako, ang sinabi niya pa sa akin is, bro, punta ka dito sa bar, turuan kita. So parang ako nagulat, ha? Kalaban ko to, bakit ako tuturuan? So anyway, yon. So dun ko na-realize na parang, nagbabago na nga yung scene ng bartending, especially sa Philippines, no? So lahat, parang, kung sino naman kasi mag-champion, i-represent yung Philippines, yung support andun pa rin eh, all throughout. Magkakasama pa rin tayo na parang susuportahan pa rin natin siya because he's gonna be representing our country. So anyway, if you do have questions yan, you can ask me naman din. one of these days siguro, if pwede na, or kunwari bumalik na kayo sa women's, no, I'll be visiting then. Um, Hopefully soon talaga maging ayos na lahat. So, ayun. Um, just, ano lang, stay humble lang din. Be humble. I have a lot of parang nakalaban ko na rin sila. Then again, alam mo yung magkakaibigan kami, but there are people din talaga na parang, alam mo yun, medyo may ere or ganyan. Hindi naman may iwasan yun. We don't judge din talaga, no? We don't know kung kung ano yung pinagdaanan nila na parang how they ended up like that or maybe that's their character. It doesn't matter. You just be humble lang talaga. Manalo, matalo, alam mo yun. Um, Please be humble. Yun lang hihiling ko sa inyo. That's number one din talaga. After all, parang that's sa side ng competition and even yung sa may industry and sa community, no, na parang even sa guest, no, hindi naman sinasabi na parang the customer is always right. Well, customer is king, no. But you don't argue talaga eh. Sometimes yung tayo, we do compromise din talaga na parang, sige, okay, ganyan. And we do find ways din naman talaga na parang para masatisfy natin or mabigay natin kung ano yung kailangan ng mga customers natin or mga guests natin. Let's see. Stay humble and practice talaga. Sobrang malaking tulong yan. At the end of the day, investment pa rin yan. Ang balik yan sa inyo. I encourage you guys na pag naging okay na lahat, please go visit yung mga bars na parang malapit sa inyo, no? Or yung mga, talaga may mga mixology, like yung, or yung mga bartenders talaga, makikita nyo na you could sit at the bar top, you could talk to bartenders. Learn from them. Sobra. Yung attitude and yung talagang yung kung paano ka makipag-interact sa customer, that's number one eh. It's part of the experience eh. It's part of the drink experience din talaga. That's what bartenders do eh. Na parang once na may umupo sa bar, you talk to them, you give them the best experience that they are paying for or what yung alam mo yung ina-expect din nila talaga. Yung customer satisfaction na tinatawag nila, no? So, yun. Please practice din, no? Ang dami kong napapansin din na like yung mga bartenders na parang, well, hindi ko naman sinasabing lahat, no? Pero may iba na nakakalimot. Siguro sobrang busy. But yung, alam mo yung washing ng hands, sobrang importante yun. Like every 15 or 20 minutes, 30 minutes yata, there are certain protocols in it per establishment eh. But do wash your hands talaga. Sometimes, hindi maiwasan na kailangan nating hawakan, especially yung garnish, no? It's not bad naman. But please, yun nga, lalo na ngayon, yung normal, no? You have to practice that. Talagang yung proper washing ng hands. Proper washing of equipment as well. Or yung mga tools nyo. And then, let's see. Yung, ayan, magiging guidance din talaga yung sa cleanliness, no? And yung sa safety, yung hygiene. Ano pa ba? So far, yun lang naman. In terms of skills and attitude, yun lang yung insights ko about that. So, ayun. Maybe see you soon. And hopefully, we'll get through this talaga lahat. Sana makabalik na din lahat. Kasi ako, namimiss ko na rin yung bar. Namimiss ko na rin yung may mga kausap na customers talaga and guests. Sobrang yun yung namimiss ko yung action talaga. It's parang, it has been engraved na sa akin na parang yun talaga yun, yung how I interact, how yung parang pagpasok ng customer, yung pag-iisip mo na dapat parang, uy, ano kaya, hindi yung gusto kong pumasok siyang happy or sad, lalabas siya ng, yung lalabas siya na happier than nung kung ano yung kung kailan siya pumasok or kung paano siya pumasok. Tapos eventually, ako, paniniwala ko pag mga tao, especially pag umuupo sa bar, no, it's either problemado, well, andun yung single, problemado or naghahanap ng kausap. Alam mo yun? So, the best possible way is give them the best experience that they have. Like I've said, little to nothing has changed. Eventually, yun yung magiging practice nyo rin. Even if you do have problems at home, personal, kailangan hindi maka-affect yun sa work. Parang, yun nga sinasabi namin bago mag-duty dati, during pre-shift na parang, okay, game faces on or masks on. So, yun na talaga. And we don't want to relay yung feelings or yung emotions natin na parang parang ang negative natin or parang ang negative nung dating, you have to be positive talaga na parang yun yung may paparating mong information or message dun sa guests or sa customers, even sa coworkers eh. Na parang alam mo yun, when they're down, be the one na parang to pull them up as well. Tapos yung operation nakasalalay sa parang smoothness ng flow ng magiging work ninyo. So, ayun lang. Ano pa ba? Let's see. Mag, yun, as much as possible, yun, yung respect din pala talaga. You respect each other, especially sa work. Um, you have two customers or guests, internal, yan yung external. External would be yung, yan yung mga guests natin or mga um, customers natin, no? Internal, customer din natin yung mga kapwa natin or mga katrabaho natin. So, you have to be nice din talaga sa kanila. Kasi eventually, yung pagtutulungan ninyo, minsan na mairaos yung araw, na para may tawid niyo yung araw. Tapos, tomorrow is another day talaga. Another gera na naman or bakbakan. Ganun. But eventually, as you go by, pag okay yung vibes ninyo, pag napaka-positive ng outlook ninyo, ang gaan magtrabaho. So, yun lang. Please, sana makatulong to sa inyo. Yun lang. And ingat lagi. Okay? So, thank you for having me again. Si Dean Prime Abellana, thank you po for having me. Miss Audrey Castro for reminding me about this. Thank you. It has been a privilege for me to share my insights about sa bartender's desirable skills and attitude in the new normal. Sobrang ang dami ko ring naaalala na parang ginagawa ko dati na parang I could really share sa inyo. Now, if you do have questions, um, I think I'm reachable naman din sa Messenger. Medyo siguro may times busy lang, no? But if you do have questions or alam mo yun, if you really want to pursue yung bartending, sige, pwede nyo akong i-message or ganun. So, yun lang. I'll see you soon. Ingat and good luck. Sa mga, yun pala, sa mga sasali ng competition, just take it easy and enjoy lang. Know that the purpose of the competition is not about winning or losing. Eh. Well, we all want to win, di ba? Pero, at the end of the day, yun nga, you learn from it. Okay? So, yun lang. Alright, thank you guys. See ya.
Amazing topics indeed from our invited resource speakers. Their synergism of expertise and passion made this day such an awesome and huge learning from all of them. We are delighted and very optimistic of our future in the hospitality industry. You gave us all new wisdom and new set of skills from your talks today. We are so very honored and pleased of your generosity of time for us PW College students. There are a lot of our opportunities after this pandemic. This will too shall pass. Let us continue and be hopeful every day, especially these trying times. Yet health is still our wealth no matter what. At this juncture, may I invite our SHM moderator, Ms. Sheila Gia, for the Q&A portion.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Sharon Joy Caroline. So I would like to say thank you again to all our esteemed speakers for your informative and interesting presentation. Now, for our dear audience, so the virtual floor is now open for your question and answer. So you may type in your questions on the chat box or comment section. Right now, I'm sure we have a lot of quite a number of questions in the chat box. So a reminder to everyone to please mute your microphone to reduce the background noise. Now, to jumpstart our open forum, so here is a question. Okay, so we have we have here our guest speakers, please. Sir Ken, Ma'am Abby,
Hello.
Good afternoon,
Naririnig po ako.
sir. Yes, loud
Hi
and clear.
everyone.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi everyone. Do you hear me, guys?
Yes, we hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have here a question. So may I give you the question now? So we have, what
Bring
is
it
your
on.
best? Okay, what is your best advice to our aspiring bartenders or mixologists in the audience right now, in order to give their full potentials as professionals in the bar industry or beverage industry or profession? Can we have Miss Abby first?
Hello.
Hello, Miss Abby.
Yes, do you hear me?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So, what's the question? Sorry again.
Okay, so let me repeat. What is your best advice to your aspiring bartenders or mixologists in the audience right now, in
Mm,
order to give their full potentials as professionals in the bar industry or beverage industry or profession?
okay, thank you for that question. Actually, I think Kent already said kanina kung ano yung mga pwedeng gawin ng mga bartenders, aspiring bartenders, yung mga etiquette nila onwards. Syempre, you need to be hardworking and always be humble and study more. Always study more kasi it's a never-ending process yung bartending. Maraming laging innovations and syempre ayaw natin magpahuli on that. So, yun, you need to study and to be hardworking. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Miss Abby. How about Mr. Ken?
I second the motion. Joke lang. Hindi, yun lang, nabanggit ko na rin naman. So, yun nga, study. Tapos, yun, aral din talaga. Sobrang aral lang. For now, yun lang talaga magagawa. I mean, yun, magtanong-tanong sa mga ibang bartenders. By the way, di ba nabanggit ko kanina na may nakalaban ako sa mixology competition na pinapunta ako sa bar? Yun yung bar nila Abby dati. That's ABV. Si Bogs, yung bartender na.
Yeah,
Sabi
that's
sa akin na punta dito sa bar, tuturuan kita. So nagpunta ako nun. Doon ko rin nakilala sila Abby. So yan. So yun lang. Practice kung kaya, kung ano pwedeng practicein. There are a lot of videos din naman sa YouTube na banggit ko nga kanina. Basically yun, aral talaga. Yun lang.
Okay, so thank you, sir. Okay, so we have another question here. So, okay, as an alumni of PWU, what is the most unforgettable learning that honed you to become a better person in the industry you are in right now as a successful Filipino? Okay, can we start off with Mr. Ken?
Successful, paano ba? Medyo, ano yung question? May grading system ba to? Pag nagkamali ako. Hindi naman. Successful, paano, ano ba? Ano bang dapat gawin? Wala, siguro, kasi yung pag-iisip ko dati, pag every competition, hindi nga, gusto ko manalo, for sure, no? Or competition, or gusto kong maging successful talaga. Sobrang mahal ko lang magtimpla din dati talaga. And all about bar. Kaya nga yun nga, napunta sa point na yun, nag-aaral talaga ako bumibiling libro. Yung success is nandiyan din naman yan para sa'yo. Depende yan sa para magiging taste mo kung paano mo i-approach. Like, if you're gonna search effort ba talaga, pagtutunan ba talaga siya ng pansin, bibigyan mo ng oras. So, yun lang. Eventually, magiging routinary na lang. Kasi nga passion mo na ito. Hindi mo na siya yung parang iisipin na minsan, if you're really thinking about it, na parang you're trying hard, minsan doon pa nagkakaproblema. You just go with the flow and parang ingat lang din, alam mo yun. Sabi ko nga rin kanina, be humble. Kasi yung ano na yan, tayo humaharap tayo sa customer sa guest ko. So, minsan yung word of mouth din, sasabihin na, ito si magaling na bartender na ganito. Pangit naman na maririnig na parang, yung bartender dyan is, mga negative na rin. So, hindi maganda yung ayun lang, be humble lang talaga and focus at your parang kung ano yung pinaka-gusto mo talaga. Kanya-kanyang field alam mo yun. Kanya-kanya, I mean, sa beverage, I mean, if you want to be a barista, diba? Or bartender, or you could be both. parang may knowledge ka about them, you just do what you love to do, then everything will fall into place.
Okay. How about Miss Abby? Your
So,
thoughts?
yes. Siguro, di ba yung question is, again, yung question medyo nalito ako dun sa sagot ni Ken.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so may I repeat the question, ma'am? So, what is the most, okay, as an alumni of PWU, what is the most unforgettable learning that honed you to become a better person in the industry? You are now, right now, okay. As a successful Filipinian.
Well, to be honest, I guess it's work on pressure kasi I mean, being in our industry talaga laging may pressure eh. Pressure with the boss, pressure with the guests. And I guess yung PWU helps a lot sa ganun kasi marami tayong activities na ginagawa yung time ko I mean yung time ko na nandoon, yung mga professors naman marami silang activities na parang ginagawa to us students na parang ito ang totoong buhay. It's not just the four corners of your rooms. Kasi being in our industry mahirap, hindi lang siya parang okay magsusulat ka lang ganito whatever, pero kailangan mong humarap, not just parang yung happy guest, meron din syempre mga complaints. Yun, I guess our dear professors teach us to be parang to work on pressures, to work on pressure, yun talaga. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Abby and Mr. Ken. Okay, one more question here. So, what is an ideal skill or skills in the bartending profession and or mixologist to be considered as one of the few people in the industry? Can we start off, Miss Abby? Can you share?
Siguro, I guess, meron siguro dapat initiative, not just to being parang kung bartender ka, pero kung saan naman lahat, kung ano man yung work mo, whatever it is, I guess, ang the best parang attribute ng magiging sarili mo is meron kang initiative. Kasi pag may initiative ka, lahat, you can do everything. I guess yun yung I guess yung pag yun yung isa sa mga work etiquette mo, it will follows parang lahat ng good vibes it will follows kasi syempre when you say initiative may kusa ka, I mean may kusa kang matuto, makatanggap ng opinions from others. Yun, I guess yun yung answer ko. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, how about Sir Ken?
Sa skill, siguro meron akong parang ever since sinasabi na sa amin to nung nagsisimula pa lang ako, yung tawag nila is ASAL, or it stands for yung A is alert, or alert, S speed, tapos A, another A is alertness, tapos yung leadership. So yun yung mga skills na parang as you go by din naman, eventually matututunan mo lahat ng yon. But once na ma-practice mo yung asal nga na yun as bartender, it will help you talaga.
Okay, thank you, Sir Ken. Okay, may I ask Miss Abby? Okay, so being a lady, so what is your advantage over male bartenders?
Actually, marami. The joke lang. Hindi,
mas lang tip.
Hindi, to be honest, unahin muna natin siguro masama, hindi okay kaming mga babae sa bars. Kasi, syempre, when you become a bartender, hindi lang siya skills, pero kailangan din ng, strength as in physical strength. Kasi, syempre pagka full house yung bar mo, tuloy-tuloy yun eh. Tuloy-tuloy yung orders, pag-shake mo, lahat, steers. Syempre, mas yung mga lalaki, mas malalakas. Hindi naman, let's be honest, di ba? Parang girls, kahit kaya nating makipagsabayan, pero when it comes to strength, medyo tablado tayo doon. And when it comes dun sa advantage naman, I guess, syempre girls laging soft-spoken, di ba? Parang sila lagi, caring, ganun. Especially pagka ang guest mo is guys din, parang mas feeling ko mas ano sila nag-open when it comes parang pag mga sa girls kasi feeling nila mas nakikinig and parang mas magiging matitake care sila ng sobra sa bar. And tama si Kent, medyo mas malaki siguro yung tip talaga when it comes to bars kasi pag sa girls. I don't know, pero kasi pagka ganun, parang feeling nila mas mas honest yung conversation with them, better conversation with the guys. Kasi alam mo naman di ba, I mean, guy to guys, boy to boy, parang yung talk, parang karamihan is parang pwedeng maging kalokohan. Pero when someone share story with us, girls, parang nakikinig talaga kami, parang feeling nila parang, talagang all ears with us, parang yun. And I mean, yun nga, soft-spoken, parang talagang ma-care yung mga girls more than boys. Pero when it comes to parang bartending, I guess to be honest sa naging sa mga nakatrabaho ko wala naman na parang naging parang lahat fair yung tingin with girls. And they're very helpful lalo na yung mga boys to us girls, the bartenders kasi nga as I said, medyo hindi lang siya skills with skills pero kailangan ng strength talaga, bonggang strength para parang to to conquer the night, yung busy nights, 'di ba? Kasi maawa ka if a girl parang ikaw yung nasa bar, parang talagang dire-diretso yung orders mo. 'Di ba Kent? Parang nakakaawa, parang lubog yung babae doon sa sobrang daming orders tuloy-tuloy. So syempre kaming girls, parang syempre, parang, sige, kailangan namin ng tulong. Tsaka, yun, don't forget na parang to ask help every time kasi wala namang masama doon. It's parang you work parang as a whole, hindi lang parang ikaw lagi. Work as a team kasi mas okay, mas makakatulong sa operations every day. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Abby. So really, that's a very fantastic experience. Okay, so may I ask you both? Okay, so do you have any alcohol safety trainings?
Sorry?
Alcohol safety trainings. Do you have any of those trainings? Alcohol safety trainings?
I think I had before sa Singapore din. Medyo ano rin kasi sila doon sa law eh. Here in the Philippines sa Nobu, meron may mga ganun din naman. Pero it's not really yung parang, kasi lots of training naman pag nasa hotel eh. Meron namang training na ganun. Like, in whole kasi in general yun eh, parang yung guest safety. So papasok din siya as topic na ganun.
Oo, meron. Siyempre, nag-hotel din ako sa Sofitel. So meron naman talaga. Pero ang importante lang dyan is if your guest is drunk, wag na natin bigyan kasi it's our responsibility kasi it's not just parang we have tip, we have parang malaki yung revenue with dun sa tao na yun, pero just to be safe, we are responsible on them every time. Just think yun lagi, parang isipin natin na we are responsible sa kanila. So if you saw them like really parang hindi na makainom, wag na nating ayain pa and parang yun, bigyan pa ng drinks kasi as I said, mahirap yun sa panahon lalo especially ngayon.
Siguro yun din, add ko lang, no, as a bartender, responsibility talaga din natin yung safety ng guest natin.
Yes.
Hindi lang ganun kabigat yung law natin, pero
yes.
Medyo mag-a-affect sa atin. I believe sa US kasi kapag kunwaring yung mga accidents, especially yung mga DUI or drug under influence cases, sine-check nila kung saan nang galing. So, pag nalaman na nanggaling sa bar mo, tapos parang lasing nga na may nangyari sa kanya, liable ka. Pwede kang kasuhan doon. So, may mga ganong cases. May mga ganong parang law in different states, different countries. So, sa atin hindi ganong implemented. But, magandang practice. Masimula mo na dito, at least, di ba, yung customer mo, yung guest mo, so, the next time babalik siya, parang naging thankful ka siya na, uy, thank you last time. Hindi mo ko sinagad, di ba, yung gano'n. Safety talaga.
Yes.
Okay. I have another question here. So, what will you do if or what is your protocol when you see that a guest has clearly had too much to drink?
Pinapapasok na po namin sa banyo. The joke lang. Just kidding. To be honest, when you saw a guest drunk, when a drunk guest parang nandun na sa bar mo, syempre, what will you do is, for me kasi medyo maraming na ding experience yan. Syempre, parang papagpahingahin mo muna. Kasi kahit anong gawin natin dyan, if he or she is really drunk, wala tayong makukuhang information about her or him. Kailangan lang natin siyang hintayin humupa. That's it. And yung syempre mga valuable things niya, parang ako protocol ka lagi, picturean natin kung ano yung meron sa kanya para at least, 'di ba, sa CCTV nakikita na parang pinipicturean yung gamit niya kasi mahirap na every time na parang syempre may lasing, hindi niya na matandaan. Especially baka mamaya sabihin, oh yung gamit ko nawala dito, whatever, 'di ba? So, yun. Kailangan pagka may lasing, yun, yung valuable things muna. Tapos sa CCTV, tingnan, parang tingnan natin kung ano yung meron dun sa gamit niya. Kasi minsan may mga nangyayari parang, oh, nawala yung gamit ko dito pero hindi naman talaga dun. Yun lang, parang ano lang yan, protection din ng mga staff dun sa bar para at least safe lahat. And then, syempre, dun sa care, pagpahingayin lang talaga. Wala tayong magagawa if, pala na pagtulog na, hindi naman natin siya pwedeng pilitin na parang, oh, hello sir, gising na po. Parang it's time to go home. Hindi eh. Lalo na tayo, Pilipino, napaka-hospitable natin. So parang, one time may guest kami, pinatulog namin, tapos inantay na lang namin siyang magising bago kami umuwi. Kasi, wala kaming makuhang information eh. Mahirap siyang lang naman iwan namin siya sa labas. So parang hindi naman pwede yun. So yun, hanggang sa okay na siya, yun. That's it.
Part siya nung kumbaga occupational hazard na rin na parang yun, gaya ng nasabi ni Abby na yun nga, to take care of the guest na rin tapos to protect na rin yung establishment no, na parang pwede ngang hindi naman sa sinasabing lahat parang sabihin na wala nga. So, to protect yourself na rin, parang yun nga, take a picture, ganyan. Kung yung question is yung parang what if lasing na yung guest na mimilit pa rin, syempre we have the right to refuse na rin. Back to the hotel, well, kung sa hotel, syempre meron security. Pwede kayo magpatawag ng security if yung guest is talagang rowdy na or talagang parang rude na siya, nagde-demand pa ng alcohol or everything. Hindi na pwede. So, pwede nyo kausapin lang muna, refuse to give them alcohol. Give them water kung talagang gusto. Yun, pag sa mga bar, medyo mahirap lang, lalo na pag walang security. So, yun, yan, medyo case-to-case basis din talaga. Pwede nyo gawin na parang pag nagpupumilit na nagpapatimpla pang cocktail. This is trick parang one of the tricks lang doon. Parang, sige, timpla mo ng juice, pero imbis na vodka lalagay mo, parang tubig lang din, ganun. Parang, to make it look na parang, sige, inom ka pa. Parang mapilit ka eh. Pero at least hindi ka na nagbibigay ng alcohol. Kasi yun nga, safety pa rin ang priority.
Okay, so thank you. So may I just acknowledge Miss Anne Gabriel. So thank you for asking the question about the alcohol safety trainings. All right, so may we have our last question. So do you love and happy of your profession as a bartender or as a mixologist? Or are you happy about your profession as a mixologist?
Ladies first. Abby?
Am I happy with what? With my job now?
Do you love it? Do you love your job?
Okay. Of course. As I said kanina when I speak, kasi parang it's not my dream job, pero when you're here, our industry is wonderful, fun, and maraming giving. When I say giving, sabi nga ni Ken, parang we help each other para sa ikakaganda ng industriya. And we wanted talaga now in our industry as a bartender, we wanted to be, the Philippines to be placed on the map na parang this country, parang merong magagaling na bartenders, bars, and they offer not just really good cocktails, but they offer parang friendship with the guest, ganun. And thank you.
Ayun, love o siguro, been doing this for too long. Since 18 years old, nag-start ako maaga no, as bartender. Talagang hindi na naalis yung craft, yung pagkahilig ko sa kanya. Kahit na nagsimula ako na gusto kong matuto sa pagluluto lang and gumaling. Talagang, yun nga, sabi ko nga, kaya ako nag-women's kasi parang yung idea ko dati is yung gusto ko maging chef na parang magaling sa sauces and all. Hanggang sa yun na, naging bartender. Tapos hindi na naalis. As in, hanggang ngayon, puro talagang timpla na lang din. So yun lang. And I
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you so much, dear speakers, for your time. So thank you very much for the active participation of our members of the community. So at this juncture, we will now move on to the awarding of certificates.
Thank you guys. Thank you
Thank
everyone.
you.
Please.
If there are no more questions or queries from our virtual audience, let us now proceed to the next part of our webinar. Thank you, Ms. Gia. Thank you for your amazing time. Moving on, to formally award our sought-after resource speakers, may I please invite again Dean Prime L. Abellana together with Executive Pastry Chef Muhammad Victoriano to award the certificate of recognitions to our resource speakers for this comms webinar series. Dean Prime and Chef Victoriano, please.
Thank you, Charlene. Thank you. Thank you, Kent and Abby. We're so pleased and honored to have you with us. We are so proud of you. Chef Muhammad, go ahead, sir. Chef. Chef Muhammad, you're on mute. Chef Muhammad, you're on mute. Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello? Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Abeliana, Ms. Karungin. Okay, before I present this award, this certificate, I would like to congratulate our speakers for today. Job well done. Okay, for sharing your never-ending experiences. You are very grateful and lucky. It's very informative, very articulate, most especially very compelling for our future bartender. Yes, according to our speakers, if you want to be a successful bartender, there are ingredients. What are those ingredients? According to them, first you have to study, okay? Take advantage while you are in the university. So don't be absent, focus. Second, be humble, okay? Make sure you are humble, you have a good character, good attitude. That is why the Philippine Women's University are offering MSCED, okay, Moral, Social, Civic, Educational Development. Diyan namomold ang ugali at ang behavior ng isang estudyante. Thirdly, you have to practice. According to them, never-ending process. And think positive. And lastly, the most imperative, to have a passion. Okay? So, congratulations, speakers. Job well done. Okay, to jumpstart, to present this certificate stated, the Philippine Women's University, Top Avenue, Manila, the School of Hospitality Management, award this certificate of appreciation to Ms. Abigail Kilanlan for being a resource speaker in the webinar entitled Honing the Student of Life Skills in the Industrial Revolution, a toast to innovation in the new normal. This June 30, 2021, signed by Dr. Manuel Abellana, Dean, School of Hospitality Management, and Ms. Odi Castro, the President of Circle Hospitality Management Student. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's join. Let's welcome Ms. Abigail Kilanlan. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations, Ms. Abigail Kilanlan. And then the next is we have Philippines University, Top Avenue, Manila, School of Hospitality Management, award this certificate of appreciation to Mr. Kent Alvarez for being a resource speaker in the webinar entitled Honing the Student of Life Skills in Fourth Industrial Revolutions, a toast to innovations in the new normal, this June 30, 30, 2021, signed by Dr. Manuel Abellana, Dean, School of Hospitality Management, and Audie Castro, President of Circa Hospitality Management student. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you po.
Thank you. And congratulations, Kent and Abby. Charlene? Charlene, go ahead. Thank you, Chef Mohammed.
Welcome,
Mabuhay,
Dean.
all our resource speakers. We are very thankful and grateful of your generosity of time, knowledge, and wisdom you have shared to us. Indeed, we have learned so many things about bartending and mixology. Maraming salamat po sa inyo, Sir and Madam. And to formally sum up today's webinar, may I invite again Ms. Sheila Joy V. Gia for the program synthesis. Ms. Gia, please.
Thank you, Sherilyn. And thank you, dear speakers, for sharing your knowledge and expertise with us. For this afternoon, we had two topics. Ms. Abby Kilalan tackled about the innovations and best practices of bartenders in the new normal. In her presentation, she mentioned that bartenders need to be a good team player, a friendly and resourceful person. She also shared the three major things that have affected the service in the hospitality industry. So first, sales, second, service, and third is health. So she mentioned that we have to be good. We have to be good in social media as a bartender. So we also need to cater to the new normal. So the bartenders created to-go cocktails and bottled and canned cocktails. So they also did some masterclass and webinars in cocktail making, while Mr. Alvarez discussed about the skills and attitude of bartenders. So he started by telling us that there were little or some changes in the bar. So he also shared that as bartenders, we have to be positive, keep on studying and keep up with the trends. He also mentioned that as a bartender, we have to be organized and to expand their horizons so they can join competitions. He suggested to join groups in social media. Most of all, bartenders need to take care of themselves and be healthy and learn different techniques in bartending. Thank you so much. Caroline, please.
I know this is the moment of we're all waiting for. For those of you who have no idea what mocktails are, let me tell you what they are. So mocktails are non-alcoholic drinks consisting of fruit juices or soft drinks. So it started with people who did not drink alcohol found themselves in a situation where the other drinks, by comparison with cocktails, were generically non-alcoholic drinks. So because of the demand for most visually and aesthetic appealing drinks than normal soft drinks, the concept known as mocktails was born. And now, without further ado, let us all formally start the competition proper. May I call on Ms. Gia and Chef Victoriano to announce today's competition's mechanics and selection.
Thank you, Sherilyn. So good afternoon, everyone. May I present to you the mechanics for the mocktail competition. So only bona fide PWU students will be allowed to join the competition. Student participants are required to submit their concept paper 1 week before to their respective professors in their laboratory subject. Participants are required to wear complete service uniform during the competition at home. Participants are required to concoct one original mocktail drink on the spot. He or she should introduce first about his or her original recipe and discuss further in 1 minute time allowance. Each participant's mocktail concoction and its name must be original, no lurid words or bad words describing the name of the mocktail drink. The mocktail drink may be shaken, stirred, or blended. The fresh and edible garnish must be prepared ahead of time and must be available in the preparation table. Garnishes must be edible and may be mounted on sticks, skewers, forks, and or hygienic accessories. The concocted drink should be placed in an appropriate glassware and raised above product above his or her chest to visually checked by the judges. Each participant shall use standard measures to determine the volume of the ingredients. All beverages in the recipe shall be expressed in milliliters and L. To these include drops and dashes as the case may be. 1 ounce equivalent to 30 ml. The maximum number of ingredients shall be limited to 10, which includes drops and dashes. The participants shall be given a time of 1 hour to prepare their mocktail drink. For queries and concerns, you may send an email to info.hm@pw.edu.ph. Now, may I turn you over to Chef Muhammad for the criteria for judging. June, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Gia. Okay, for criteria for judging, the first one is creativity of artistry of the drink, 25% originality, 25% presentability, 5% color combination, 5% name association, a total of 60%. Part two is all about preparation of the drink. 10% cleanliness of the working area or the preparation area. 5% with complete uniform or proper uniform. 5% competition of work on time. A total of 20%. Part three is all about the appearances and showmanship. 10% overall look, 5% creativity, 5% showmanship. Overall total is 100%. For the prizes, we have for the grand winner, we have 3,000 G cash plus gold medal plus certificate of recognitions and certificate of attendance. For non-winners, for participants, they will receive also certificate of recognition and also certificate of attendance. Thank you very much, Dean. Ms. Karungin.
Thank you all for your amazing performances this afternoon. We greatly appreciate all of your efforts and for giving your best this afternoon. Moving on to formally award our participants and winners, may I please invite
Charlene?
again Dr. Dean Prime L. Villana
Okay.
with Executive Chef.
Charlene? Yeah. We will start
Yes,
first
sir.
the competition. Chef, you may start. Thank you, Charlene.
Okay po.
Chef Muhammad, go ahead, sir.
Okay. So for the competition, so we have 5 contestants. We have first contestant, second contestant, third contestant, fourth contestant. Shall I announce the winner, Dean?
Yeah, okay. We will have first the pre-recorded presentations and with the
Okay,
help of
shall we
Community
have the
Center.
presentation?
Okay, so give it up for our 5 competing students. Okay, let's give them a big round of applause. We shall start now. Thank you.
Okay, we have contestant number 1, Dylan Dano. Okay, for contestant number one, is using one ingredients of peeling the skin of lemon, adding some salt on the rim of his mocktail glass. Okay, doing right now, he's dipping his glass, his mocktail glass, to his ingredients. A mixture of peeled lemon, sugar, and salt. Okay, for contestant number one, you're gonna use a shaker, okay, to mix his mocktail, adding all the liquid ingredients plus ice to a shaker. Okay, contestant number one, okay, done with his mocktail. Okay, garnish with sliced cucumber. Let's move on. Contestant number two. Okay, for contestant number 2 is just doing a pouring uh, mixing. For contestant number 3, the ingredients are peppermint, lengthwise slab of European cucumber for garnish. Yes, ice, a teaspoon of finely chopped dill, plus 1 dill spring for garnish. 1 tablespoon honey syrup. 1 tablespoon fresh lemon juice. 1/4 cup fresh cucumber. 1/4 cup chilled sparkling water. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 3. Serve with straw. Now, contestant number 4. Okay, for contestant number 4, ingredients are orange juice, butterfly pea, peach puree, blue lemonade, cranberry lemonade, mint leaves, and ice. Way of mixing, to use a shaker. Okay, for contestant number 4, the ways of mixing is pouring. She used stirrer to control the liquids. Okay, last ingredients to fill. Okay, for contestant number 4, garnish with a slice of lemon. Contestant number 6. For contestant number 6, is using a highball mocktail glass. We're adding more cherry juice on the glass. Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, our contestants for mocktail competition. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef Mohammed. Thank you, sir. Charlene, go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you all for your amazing performances this afternoon. We greatly appreciate all of your efforts and for giving your best this afternoon. So, moving on, to formally award our participants and winners, may I invite again Dr. Dean Prime L. Abellana, together with Executive Pastry Chef Muhammad Victoriano, to award the certificate of recognitions to our dear participants and winners for our first virtual bartending and mixology competition with the theme Honing the Students' Life Skills in the Fourth Industrial Revolution, Innovation in the New Normal. Dean Prime and Chef Victoriano, please.
Thank you, Charlene. Amazing for the skills for the presentation of our first year and second year Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management. I really salute you guys with your parents that are so proud of you with your guardians today. So I am so amazed with your presentation. So this afternoon we'll be awarding the certificates and of course our grand winner, Chef Mohammed. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Jane. To present this award, Philippine Women's University, Top Avenue School of Hospitality Management. This award, certificate of attendance to Mr. Dylan Matthew Dano, signed by Dr. Manuel Jose L. Abellana, the Dean of School of Hospitality Management, and Ms. Audrey Castro, the President of Circle of Hospitality Management. Congratulations, Mr. Dylan Matthew. Okay, the second one, we have Philippine Women's University, Top Avenue, Manila, School of Hospitality Management. Award this certificate of attendance to Erica Zoleta, signed by Dr. Manuel Abellana, Dean of School of Hospitality Management, and Ms. Audrey Castro, the President of Student Circle of Hospitality Management. Okay, congratulations, Ms. Soleta. Okay, let's move on. Okay, the third one, the Philippine Women's University, Top Avenue, Manila, School of Hospitality Management. Award this certificate of attendance to Ms. Margaret Lee Bayani, signed by Dr. Manuel Abellana, Dean of School of Hospitality Management, and Audrey Castro, the President of Student Circle of Hospitality Management. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Bayani. Okay, let's move on. The Philippine Women's University School of Hospitality Management award the certificate of attendance to Mr. Christian Mark Valerio, signed by Dr. Emanuel Abellana, Dean, School of Hospitality Management, and Audrey Castro, the President of Student Council of Hospitality Management. Congratulations, Mr. Valerio. Let's move on. Next. Philippine Women's University School of Hospitality Management award the certificate of attendance to Mr. Julius Victor Pastrana, signed by Dr. Emanuel Abellana, Dean of School of Hospitality Management, and Ms. Audrey Castro, the President of Circle of Hospitality Management. Congratulations, Pastrana. Congratulations to all participants. Okay, we're all winners. Congratulations.
And now this juncture, we will be announcing the grand winner, the only winner for this first bartending mocktail competition. And Chef Muhammad, the results,
I think,
please. Yeah.
I think, Dean, you should announce the grand winner.
Okay, so okay,
Yeah,
our
they will be
grand winner.
overwhelmed if you, yes,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. And our
yes,
grand
because it's a
winner
grand
for
winner.
our first mocktail competition 2021 is the grand winner gets her 2,000
Yay!
pesos gold
Yay!
medal and certificates to Margaret Lay Bayani, a first
Yay!
year
Congratulations!
hospitality management student. Congratulations, Margaret.
Congratulations, my
I salute
Bayani.
you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Margaret.
Job well
With
done. Job well
85
done.
points. Thank you, Ken and
Very
Abby,
good.
for this selection team for judging this competition. I appreciate your time, Kent and Abby. Thank you so much, sir and madam. And Shirley, go ahead, Shirley. Okay, so I'd like to close this event. I'm so happy with this um, successful competition with a five or six contestants for our first year and second year. This is a honing of your life skills despite this pandemic at home, in your own comfort zone with your parents, with your loved ones. And as we, your teachers, your faculty members will be guiding you throughout your journey in our program for the BS Hospitality Management students for the program. And I salute your resiliency, your passion to learn and to show your skills for this afternoon. We, your teachers, are so proud of you, and especially those of you who participated in this event. So again, I thank you, everyone. So good afternoon, and okay, good afternoon. Charlene, go ahead, Charlene.
Indeed, this is an amazing and awesome afternoon. We have gained so many learnings, knowledge, wisdom, inspirations, lots of hopes, having a positive mindset, and a lot more pabaon from our resource speakers. So, on behalf of the Circle of Hospitality Management students, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being with us today. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Please stay for
Mabuhay!
a short
Mabuhay
while
Philippine Women's University.
while we all sing together the PW hymn, and after that, please stay for the evaluation form link and QR code to be flashed on the screen. Thank you all, and God bless.
God bless. Thank you so much.